रखियो भला झूलेलालण सिंधड़ी जा सहवर जा सखी शाबाश कलंदर दमादम मस्त कलंदर अलीदा पहला नंबर.
I'm Swagata from Team MissMalini. You are watching SwagSessions, and today I have with me the wonderful, the gorgeous and the very talented Kanika Kapoor.
I'm super excited for you to be here, and thank you for taking out time, and I'm most excited to be chatting for my fans.
So tell us, what have you been up to? Why haven't we seen more of you in the recent past?
As singers, we sign up a lot of concerts and a lot of shows and more around the world. So I've only taken 24 flights in the last 32 days.
Oh
so
my God.
I am, that's where I've been. I think I've just been singing all around the world. I've been doing a lot of riyaz. I've been doing, I have a teacher that comes. I'm giving a lot of time to my vocals because this year I have a lot of very, very serious music coming out, a lot of Sufi, a lot of semi-classical, a Kanika which nobody can imagine and relate to.
Okay, and now let's rewind a little. You hailed from Lucknow and then you were in London for a while. Then you shifted to Bombay because you wanted to take music full time. So when did that happen? When did you realize that this is my true calling, I have to do this?
I lived in London the last 17, 18 years almost. Before that I was in Lucknow where I grew up, I would say, as a teenager. And when I was 17 I moved. So yeah, London is my home actually, I would say, because I've lived most of my life in London. And Lucknow is something that is in my heart and below. I am a Lucknowite, I'm very proud about it because that's where I learnt music, that's where I did my schooling in Loreto. And I did my music in classical for almost 12 years.
Okay.
I did my masters in music from late Pandit Ganesh Prasad Mishra ji. And that's where the journey started. I was singing as a child artist on All India Radio when I was 12. I did a lot of concerts with Mr. Anup Jalota, who was a childhood friend of my father's. He helped me, he's like an uncle to me. I used to do a little middle set with him in his concerts. I must have done for almost 3-4 years all around the world. As a practice to learn, to get rid of stage fright, which I think really helped me. And then I moved to London, so there was a little bit of a gap of a decade, I would say. And yeah, I never sang music professionally.
Okay.
But later on, I think I felt there was a lull, and I felt like I'd almost traveled, I'd seen so much life, I'd seen the world, I'd become a mother of 3. I did it all by 25, and for me it was like, okay, what next? And there's a lot of emptiness, and it was my music that was, my soul was seeking for it. So I got back into it, not exactly professionally. My song Jugni was done just for the fun of it. But I'm a very dedicated person by nature. So if I take up something, I do it properly. I forget about everything, And yeah, that's how Jugni happened. I used to listen to that song. I must have heard it for almost 1 year, and that's how I learned the lyrics and the style of that song because I'm not a Punjabi. I don't sing in Punjabi. I don't speak the language. I'm from Lucknow, so Urdu and Hindi is what I speak in, and that's how Jugni happened, and it was an internet sensation. We had almost 25-30 million hits in a few weeks. It was a free download on YouTube, so just a low budget green screen video, and here we go. I won the British Asian Music Award for it. So all this happened in 2012. 2013 May, I got a call from Kanika Kapoor's office.
Okay.
From nowhere. I don't know where they got my number from. they said that Ekta loves your voice and your style of singing in Jugni, and there's a small budget movie that we're doing, and we'd like to try your voice of that, and we want a similar texture and way of singing. So here we go. I flew down to Bombay. Meet Bros were the directors of the song, who I've known. They were in school with my brother in Sindhya.
Okay.
So I had sung with them as a teenager in Sindhya school. You know, so I knew them from before. They'd been to my home in Lucknow.
Okay, that's trivia for us.
And we've sung in my room where I had my keyboard and a little Sony system with a mic. So as a teenager, I've sung with them. You know, so we go back a long way. So there was a lot of comfort. So it was very chilled in the studio, and we just had a lot of fun. They made this fabulous song in front of me. Kumarji wrote it, and I went back in 4 days.
Okay.
The next thing I know was 8 months later, Baby Doll comes out.
Right from Baby Doll to Chittiyan Kalaiyan to Beat Pe Booty, many of your songs are rocking the charts, and we can't imagine a Bollywood party without these songs of yours. So now when a composer...
Talk about pressure.
Exactly, that's what I'm coming to. When
Oh
a
God.
composer comes to you that you have to sing a party number, do you feel under pressure that I've already dished out these many hits? What do I do?
Yeah, what
Yes,
happens
yes.
is you go to studio and they call you for it, and this could be the great and the good, and they'll put that song on and it's the same beat, and I have to tell them, so, you know, can we try something new? And you know, the first year and a half I couldn't say anything because I was new and I was a bit, you know, shy, and I just felt like I was so junior that I could not tell a composer what they should be doing and what not. But the reason that I this year I took a little bit of a time off in terms of taking out the same songs is because I thought I should work more towards my vocals and work towards different songs and different genres of music which I'm able to sing.
Yeah.
You know, and I was lucky that I had songs like Akhiyan and Do Lafzon Ki Kahani and Dada Dasi Nurta Punjab and Chil Gaye Naina and NH10 and many more, you know, that came out, and they did really well, you know, and were appreciated, and because of that I've got a lot of serious music for next year.
Okay, can we have you sing a couple of lines of Dada Dasi, please?
रात दी गल सुनियो सुनियो वे रात दी गल सुनियो सुनियो वे कोई ना चार च फिरे पिछे ना मुड़ियो मुड़ियो वे पिछे ना मुड़ियो मुड़ियो वे राता दे काले काले चेहरे डर डाडा डसे वे और मंजिल हसे वे.
Thank you so much. It's so beautiful. And now tell me, if you had to pinpoint one memory from your career so far in Bollywood, that's always going to stay with you, that has changed something within you maybe, what would that be?
My first song, I won a Filmfare for it. So that was a very big deal, and that moment is right in front of me, looking at my dad, being on stage. It was something that will be with me for the rest of my life. Hi guys, this is Kanika Kapoor and you're watching me on MissMalini.com.